Perfect Turd Podcast, episode 294. Lamar, please don't feed the children. AKA, Joe is right about everything about children.
We're going to get into this, Joe. This movie is basically the apocalypse with children and cannibals, I guess.
Like zombie cannibals? Mutant?
Zombie cannibals. And like an outbreak has happened. Yeah. Well, we'll get into it in the story, but that's what this movie basically is.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's dive in, Lamar. First category, what do we think of the story?
Apparently in the future, an outbreak happens where it turns people into cannibals, but it doesn't affect the children, correct?
Correct.
And so for some reason, though, they blame the children because they're like carriers or something like that.
Yeah.
This young girl, Mary, heard about this place that she wants to go to cross the border so she won't be hunted down. She runs into this group of other young people.
Utes.
And then
group of Utes, Lamar.
A group of Utes. 2 Utes. Yeah, my cousin Vinny. But then, after a botched robbery, they go to this house in the middle of nowhere, and unbeknownst to them is a crazy lady that takes them prisoner, and they have to bust out.
I don't think she's crazy, Lamar.
And here we go. But yes, okay. I call her crazy. You call her what, Joe?
Normal lady that has a dislike for children.
Ah, okay, Joe. Yes. What did you think of the story, Joe?
Well, I have to preface this first, Lamar. This movie was by Steven Spielberg's daughter.
Yes.
And this is a big hit on Tubi right now. It's trending, as they say. However, I thought the premise was good because I hate children. And I liked it. It was more standard than I thought. It wasn't like super exciting.
Really?
But it did have a decent flow.
Okay. Personally, I like the story. I like the backdrop. I mean, there's so much you can do with like post-apocalyptic stuff, but I did like the story and, I don't know, like kids trying to like survive together and stuff like that and all that. And then they run into what I would call a crazy lady. I think it was a good story, nonetheless.
Okay. Well, what do you give for story?
Give it 1.
Good one? I'm going to give it a half point. I just thought it was a little standard.
A little standard?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Our next category, Lamar, is what do we think of the characters?
So we talked about Mary, and this is the thing about Mary. God bless her. I feel like she ruined these other kids' lives. Like,
yes, that's what kids do, and
she ruined other kids' lives.
They ruin everybody's life, Lamar. You'll see someday.
She just kind of didn't fit into their well-oiled machine of survival.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like ever since she showed up, she just like ruined all of their lives, which.
Well, you just described any child, Lamar.
But they're children too, and they were working together. Okay.
One day I'm going to be writing Lamar's biography. I'm going to use that same line.
Yeah, maybe.
Everything was fine.
But that's the thing. I do think the characters were interesting, though. I will say that. I think they at least had their own little thing between them. The crazy lady, I think, was acted well. Michelle Dockery.
Yeah. No, I thought like you thought. Like all the kids, they worked well together. They had like their little kind of family unit. Had a good dynamic. I'll give it 1 point for characters.
All right, Joe. I'll give it 1 too, but that wouldn't be because you like the lady and her being.
You mean our next category, the villain?
Yes, Joe.
She was great. One of the best characters in any movie I've ever seen.
Why do you say that?
Clara was her name, Lamar.
Clara? Why do you say this?
I stand with Clara. Hashtag justice for Clara.
Justice for Clara?
Yeah, justice for Clara.
Well, I guess this goes into spoilers. What was she doing, Joe? What was she doing?
What she was doing was she was living a peaceful life, and then these little jerks came onto her doorstep and started messing stuff up for her. So then she locked them away, and then she put them in a room and doused them with hot water, and then she was feeding them to her infected husband. And then chopping their heads and throwing them in a dumpster. I'm seeing Well, that's pretty much it, right?
Yes, it is, Joe. Yes, I think she did very well as a villain. Like, and she's not just like evil to be evil. She has a reason
Yeah.
because she's the lost the husband, but then also a child and everything like that too. So it's like she, in my opinion, is crazy, but it's because of trauma and stuff like that.
Well, what do you give it for
Yes,
the villain, Lamar?
I'm gonna give it a 1.
I give it 1 point, Lamar.
Yes,
Hashtag Clara is a hero. Well, our next category, Lamar, is what do we think of the kills?
the effects were good in this. I
Yeah,
liked them. Yeah, I don't. Was there any digital? But it was
maybe
quick enough where you
supplemented.
didn't. Makeup was good. I think
Yeah.
kills were pretty good.
It
Yeah.
wasn't like overboard. Like it didn't have a lot of gore and
No.
stuff like that. Like I would say like this was more in line with like what you see in a TV movie. I mean, it's a Tubi
Yes.
original, but so it's not like super crazy over the top. But for when it was there, it was done well.
True. True. True.
And the victims, they got what they had coming to them. So
You're gonna call them victims, but you said they got what was coming to them, like they
yeah,
caused this.
they did. They did cause it. That poor Clara. I'll give it 1 point for kills, Labar.
I will also give it 1 point for kills. Yes.
Okay. Well, our last category, Lamar, is sequel potential.
But this does have potential for a sequel. It leaves off where some of the characters are going down this path and trying to make it to this coast and everything like that. It will be interesting. I want to see your reaction to this, to see how they meet up with other young children and see what they are going
And
to
then
do,
the
Joe.
other young children that they meet up with, and they go to ruin other people's lives, and then those people have to take retribution against them.
That's how you feel, Joe. That's how you feel.
Well, I'm torn on sequel potential, honestly, Lamar. If hashtag bring Clara back is in play, then I'm down for a sequel. But, the way this movie was left off, we don't know
We
if
don't.
Clara has survived or not. And that's trouble because to me, this movie doesn't work without that character because she was really good.
That's a good point because she was that good.
Yeah.
Like she has like the nice motherly thing going on, like her being pretty much a psychopath.
Yeah.
So
What do you give her for sequel potential?
I gave it a 1, man.
1. I'm going to give it a 0.5 point, Lamar. Hashtag Clara ain't dead.
You're gonna hold on to this, aren't you?
Well, Lamar, we've tallied the score, and Clara got 4.5 out of 5.
So literally, you're taking the route of just FTK, F them kids,
Just
basically.
well, I'm just saying this movie it's Clara's movie.
It's
She's like
Clara's movie.
Rambo. She's just living her life, and people start harassing her, and she has to lash out.
Wow.
That's what I saw. Does that wrap it up then, Lamar?
It does, Joe.
Alright.
Good Lord.
Peace.
Deuce.
Hashtag Clara have my baby.
Oh, wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you just Uno reverse yourself with this?
When it gets older, it becomes an annoying child, then she'll take care of it.
Jesus.